One blood, one blood, one blood.
One blood. And shout out to the game. Shout out G Herbo. One blood.
Let's do it.
Man, Z, what's going on, man?
Man, we back, man. We got a spicy one. We got a spicy one, y'all.
Man, good. We got to be back in the lab, man. It's about to be a real fun episode for y'all, man. Y'all know what's going on. This is the What the Business Is podcast. Hottest podcast on earth. Hottest podcast on this side of the Mississippi. Hottest podcast on this side of the equator. All around like gum on the ground. Currently ranked. Newly ranking. New rankings just dropped. We are currently number 1 in the country by 30 and up women that wear a size 14 plus shoe.
Y'all know how it get, man. Y'all know how it get for us. Y'all know how it get for us out here.
And this is episode, I think, 42, by the way, right?
It's episode 40, yep.
Episode 40. Episode 40. With your 2 favorite hosts, it's your boy Khan.
Man, it's your boy Zine, man.
Man, and y'all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe.
All that.
Continue to follow. Continue to keep showing love. All the love is appreciated. Again, we 40 episodes in, so appreciate all the love.
We're not stopping no time soon.
Yeah, we're not stopping. If you're rocking with us or you're not, we're not stopping.
You're not rocking with us?
Yeah, what bro said. But Zine, let's not waste no time. Let's get right into this. Episode 40. We're not wasting any time. 100 niggas versus a gorilla, Zine.
100 niggas versus a gorilla. I don't know about you niggas, but 100 me's versus a gorilla, I feel like I got a good chance. Bro. 100 Zeems versus a gorilla, I got a good chance, bro. I feel like if this is the thing, though. I feel like if 100 random niggas go in one by one trying to fight a gorilla, obviously it's over. Nobody's
no
fucking... No, nigga, what the fuck?
I've assembled the roster, bro.
But this is the thing though, if you can mob this nigga, if we can mob this nigga, multiple people at one time, you know what I'm saying? Like if we can run in 10, 12 deep at a time and send waves at them.
That's what I'm saying.
100 men could take out a gorilla, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck? You gotta get the right, it's gotta be a criteria. Like I said, it can't be average Joes. I feel like you gotta be 6'2" plus, 215, 220 plus.
Or if you under 6'2", you gotta be Mark Henry style. You gotta be real. You gotta be real. I'm talking about, you gotta have one of those type builds on. You gotta have a Lesnar type build. You gotta have one of those.
Nah, facts. Real Ray Rice build. But nah, I think if you had you gotta go get 12. You gotta get 12 offensive linemen.
Yeah.
Actually, no, D linemen. Gotta go get 12 D linemen.
They could do it.
SEC or NFL level D linemen.
They could do it.
You need about
10-20. 10-20 and it's done. They don't even need 100. Send 20 of them all at once and it's done.
You need about 12 Samoan niggas. Shout out to the Samoans.
Real deal.
12 Samoan niggas. That's how
it's
much?
Lit.
24? Yeah, that's 24. We got them. You got to go get the Pistons. I mean, not the Pistons. The Pacers from Malice in the Palace with Stack, Ron Artest, Jermaine O'Neal. Yep. You got to go grab them.
Yep.
You got to go get 08 Prime Bron.
Gotta go.
Floyd May. Who else do we assemble,
Tyson.
bro?
Mike
we need Mike
fucking Tyson. If we had Prime, now listen though, hear me out. Prime Mike Tyson.
Right.
If the gorilla wasn't expecting it, and Prime Mike hit his ass with the right hand,
leaning him,
he might lean his ass. I ain't gonna lie, it might be 1-on-1. We might not need 100 for Mike. Shit.
Man, that's what I'm saying, bro. I think niggas is overhyping this gorilla, bro.
Yeah, bro. I think niggas think he Kong off Skull Island, bro. It's not that, bro.
It ain't King Kong, bro. We just gotta use the right angles. You know what I'm saying? We send.
You know what I'm saying?
We go in waves.
Only thing is, first person, whoever goes first, we're doing this in your honor because you're fried.
Yeah. Oh,
you're
yeah,
fried.
yeah.
First person, you're fried.
Yeah. It's about 7 niggas off the top that gotta come in there with death expectations. Yeah.
Once he get to biting shit, that's when I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm cool. If he just throwing them bitches, I might be straight. You know what I'm saying? I could take a couple. You feel what I'm saying? But pause. Hold on. I could take a couple hits from the gorilla. You know what I'm saying? I could survive that. But as soon as the nigga start biting and shit,
that's when shit gets out of hand. Yeah, that's what shit. Because
that's when y'all gonna see Zim dip out.
They
the
got
door.
fangs, damn near. They got fangs for real. Like,
yeah, bro. See that type shit. That type shit is for these to handle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he's definitely killing a couple. That's not
for these to handle. He bring these out. That's not for these. That's for one of these.
Nah, yeah,
you know
gotta have a hollow tip. Yes. What that one? Draco. Ooh. 762. That's the young nigga say, bro. I can't wait to bust at you.
He really spazzed on that shit though. That's the crazy
that shit
part.
Was ass, bro. He ruined the classic.
He ruined the
classic.
I mean, I wasn't taking it serious as a song, just as a little parody song.
Facts. No, facts. Nah. Facts. It was a smooth bop, but the content from the gorilla shit has been hilarious though. I ain't gonna lie. This has been
some of you niggas are Weenie Hut Juniors.
Niggas said, it's niggas that'll run from a pit bull talking about they want to fight a gorilla.
Hey, on God though. Speaking of that, somebody else we need to add to the mix, bro. No disrespect, no smut. You're a coach now. We love that you turned your life around. Shout out Mike Vick. You're added to the list, gang.
Mike Vick
we need his specialties, bro. We need that nigga's ability. The gorilla, bro. We need his skills and abilities, bro. That nigga's got the strategy. He knows. He's got the strategy, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out Mike Vick. Not for that shit, but just for his.
Shout out to Coach Vick, man.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Coach Vick, man.
Shout out to
Delaware
Mike
State.
Vick,
He had Delaware State, or is that Deshaun Jackson?
Nah, he's at Norfolk. Jackson.
I'm tripping. Shout out Deshaun Jackson. Shout out Mike Vick, man. Delaware State.
Facts. Nah, yeah, that would be a good one. Definitely need a nigga like Thor or something too, bro. You gotta have a Thor.
Yeah, definitely need a nigga like
Tyler Nelson too. If y'all don't know,
for sure, bro. For sure. Tyler Nelson ain't came on the pod yet, but when Ty come on the pod, y'all see his neck.
You'll understand. You'll understand once we get our brother on the podcast why he would be in like that first or second wave of niggas that we would have to send at this gorilla. But
one, because he just don't
realistically
really
though. Facts. Realistically though, how many niggas is this gorilla actually gonna kill? Because I seen niggas saying he's going
batch of niggas in and all
he going 100 for 100. It's clean sweep.
Send the wrong batch of niggas in and he's sweeping all of them.
It's clean sweep.
No weapons, just hand-to-hand combat.
Junior ROTC niggas. We need the junior ROTC niggas as well.
Fuck junior ROTC nigga. We need RROT. We need the real deal.
We need the junior ROTC niggas, man.
No, not the juniors. Don't send the Pee-wees out there. We need the real deal Holyfield.
Nah, bro. That would be he definitely would get. So you think he would go 100 for 100 if it's the right? If
we send out the wrong group, 100 for 100, bro. It's over, bro. You can't beat them teeth, bro. You can't beat that
somebody
shit.
Gonna.
And if you really piss them off by 100 niggas beating on them constantly, you really piss them off. It's over, bro.
He might tweak even more, bro.
Enclosed space, you can't run. Yeah, say goodbye.
He might tweak even more.
Say goodbye. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh, bro.
You seen Planet of the Apes? Imagine that motherfucker that Caesar let out the cage. What?
But see, Caesar had them motherfuckers them steroids, though.
See what I'm saying, bro? Aren't they all nowadays?
Man.
Aren't they all nowadays? Shit.
Shout out to an amazing movie franchise, man.
Man, hate the way that y'all ended it. That last movie was horrible.
Sick.
But everything
bro.
Other than that.
What's the best one, though?
Probably War. I say nah. Probably Dawn. The second one. The second one when they ride back into the city.
Yeah.
Because when they go to war, when the people come to them in the woods and take over their trap, that one kind of hit home for me. I didn't really like that one too much.
Niggas.
No, for real, bro. Like real shit.
Hey, they
real
so
shit.
did come take shit over.
They just walked in the trap, took over the trap in the third movie. This shit was wild, bro. Like,
yeah, that shit was insane.
I wasn't really. That one was real.
And that was when my nigga Caesar died, man. That shit.
Yeah, bro. Caesar died in the third one. I was like, yeah, I'm nothing, bro. But in the second one, when he fought Koba though,
that was a lit, man. That was that was the second one. That was probably the best one. That was one of the coldest fight scenes damn near in movie history. Them niggas was going at it, bro.
In the tower just crumbling.
Bro, I remember being in the theater, bro, watching that shit like, damn, this shit is
But even
insane.
the first movie was gas though. Like seeing the whole process of him and Kobe even coming up together and bro getting adopted, taking home.
They was really locked in. Like him and Kobe was really that was my right hand man.
I forget the dude. I forget the dude's name in the movie, but his dad had died.
Yeah.
He tried to give himself the same thing that Caesar took to get smart, and it was helping him at first, I think, and then he died afterwards.
Yeah, then he started tweaking out a little bit. Yeah,
plot was wild.
That shit was
solid.
That shit was real. They really blew it, bro. That's why I'm really sick at them for how they fumbled that last movie. That last movie really should have been something crazy. But
have you seen Sinners yet?
Hell yeah.
You seen it? What you think about it? I haven't seen
loved
it yet.
It.
So I was about to say, I've been hearing 10 out of 10s.
Personally loved it.
Okay.
Best movie I've seen in the theater since probably Infinity War.
Word.
I was impressed, bro. The shit was, especially for black people,
get in there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people like us, you know, like that shit had a lot of real cultural relevance and shit. Like, yeah, it was.
I just be
dope,
seeing
bro.
hella people. I be seeing hella people talk about it and saying it was
and
like
it was
a
like a horror
movie,
movie too. Like it's really like, but it's teaching you. It's teaching you shit. It's a lesson, and it's a whole vampire movie.
I was just waiting for some
valuable lessons in that movie too. So
yeah, I be hearing that too. Shit, I'm just happy that something with some substance came out. I was getting tired of all of these cliche movies, bro. I feel like every movie we get nowadays is predictable as hell, or shit just ain't really that good, you know.
Facts, bro. And this was different, bro. Had a real storyline, like, and it was good actors, like Delroy Lindo. I fuck with Delroy Lindo. He was in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Harley Steinfeld.
Yeah.
Premium Milk looked amazing in there. Premium Milk for sure.
That nigga said premium milk. Bro, I'm crying.
Michael B. Jordan did his thing. I like the young actor too. I forget his name. But I'm definitely looking forward to seeing like where shit goes for him after this, because he did his thing, bro. And then my boy from ATL, he was in the movie. Cornbread. Yeah.
Shout out Ryan Coogler.
Man, doing his thing, bro.
Okay.
That's what I fuck with about it too, bro. Young black director, writer, doing his thing too, bro. That shit was a real good movie, bro. Yeah, definitely. I wanted to go tomorrow, since they got $6 Tuesdays.
Oh, you so right. Shit, I'm in there.
Yeah, I've been thinking about going to B&B.
I'm in there.
Nah, facts, but
anyway, see, I just to pivot a little bit. Yeah. I got a new segment I kind of want to get into a little bit. Oh, wait, go ahead.
I got some music shit. I got some music shit. I got some music shit.
Yep.
So, man, I was on Twitter the other day, and it's this dude named B. Brian Miller, I think is his name. Shout out to him. He got a podcast or whatever, and he does like lists. Basically, he dropped a list of the top 10 best Drake R&B songs.
Yeah. Does this include unreleased?
No. This is all released. Wanted to get your opinion on this. Obviously, we both fuck with Drake. You know, I obviously kind of switched up a little bit once the beef started, just for content purposes, and obviously just for.
You say content purposes. Y'all, let me tell y'all quick. This nigga Kyle was hating on that Nokia so bad till he heard it in the club. I was telling that nigga that shit was gas. He was not fucking with it. Then he heard it in the club, and nigga come back talking about, gang, that bitch it.
Yeah. That shit
was it that? Or was it that?
No, it was that. Stop teasing me.
Yeah,
stop
it was
teasing me. Man, couple little tequila shots and some, that shit sound like one of them Mike Jack records, nigga.
I told him. I tried to tell him, y'all.
Yeah, man. Nah, But no, I'm back on the Drake bandwagon a little bit. You know, I'm done with my hate. It was just a little phase I was going through for a second. But B Dot dropped the top 10 best R&B Drake songs. Like I said, wanted to get your thoughts. So at 10, we got Fire and Desire.
At 10?
At 10.
Let me just hear the rest of the list. But I can already tell you that's not 10 on.
At 9, we got Shut It Down. At 8, Shot For Me. I wish we could do the shit that where we get this shit on the screen.
Yeah.
But 7, Bria's Interlude. 6, I Get Lonely.
Okay.
5, Trust Issues. 4, Teenage Fever. 3,
okay.
Marvin's Room.
See, okay, good.
2, Jaded. And 1, Jungle. These days, I'm letting God handle all things above me. Come on!
The things I can't change are the reasons you love me.
Where my OVO niggas at?
He was rapping. What? I ain't gonna lie.
That shit
honestly,
was crazy.
I really don't. That's not a bad list. That's really not a bad list.
It isn't. You almost can't go wrong with a guy like Drake.
You. Yeah, but I just feel like it's a couple songs that maybe need to be shuffled around a little bit. But those 10 songs being in his top 10, I'm really not mad at.
Yeah, I'm not too mad. I have a couple complaints.
Yeah, I have a couple as well.
First, let's just start with what is on the list now.
Yeah.
What you think of that back 5? Fire and Desire, Shut It Down.
I think Fire and Desire needs to be moved into the top 5.
Wow.
I think Fire and Desire can replace Marvin's Room, if I'm being honest.
Definitely.
Marvin's Room was at 3, right?
Yeah, Fire and Desire is definitely a better record than Marvin's Room. I think I Get Lonely is better than Marvin's Room. I think I Get Lonely is too low.
That's what I was about to say when you was talking about it. I'm sleep on Marvin's Room, bro. I really don't fuck with that Drake song.
I'm not.
I know a lot of niggas.
It's pretty elite, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
he was talking on that, bro.
He was talking on that motherfucker.
It just gets
he
played
was
so
talking
much.
on that bitch. Exactly.
But the nigga was going crazy though.
Yeah,
he was going crazy.
I respect it for sure. I can't say I didn't fuck with the song. It used to be one of the favorites, but like you said, it just got overplayed for me.
I feel you.
For me personally. But when I really think about Drake R&B,
I'm finna send this list over to you too, my fault, so you can see it.
No, you straight, gang. I'm really surprised that I didn't hear more, like a couple other songs. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely should have. I felt like The Real Her should have been on there. To me, I think that's a top 10 Drake R&B
song. To me,
song.
though, it's just tricky because what are we considering Drake R&B, though? You get what I'm saying? Like, is this when this nigga's full on, like, singing, like, no rapping involved at all?
Primarily singing.
This can't be, like melodic Drake type shit?
Nah, I'm on that singing bag.
Okay. Then never mind then. I won't say what I was just about to say then.
Yeah, I think Look What You've Done is up there too. And The Real Her. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
The Real Her is definitely top 10. You must have done this before.
Is Legend the R&B song? Yeah. That's what I was about to ask. That's why I'm like, I don't really know, because Legend should. I feel like Legend should. You know,
I feel like nothing on If You're Reading This Too Late is damn near
R&B.
R&B except for Jungle. Okay.
What about Come Through? Because if that's R&B, that's definitely in my top
10.
Nigga.
That's R&B, but that's 10.
Watch me going out of the way when I should have went home. Only time of the day I get to spend on my own.
That's fire.
Come on.
I don't know.
I feel it.
We're going to clip this to y'all, and me and Azim are going to work on our own top 10 Drake R&B songs.
Yeah.
And we're going to post that with the clip. And we're going to post the video, or we ain't going to post a picture of this, but we're going to post a video of our list, and y'all will see that so we can.
Yeah, y'all going to see that for sure.
We can get that out there. But I don't mind Jaded at top 2. Is that just me?
I don't know. Jaded, I was just about to say, Jaded might be top 1.
I don't mind that.
If I'm being honest.
Because that was a big. Yeah, that was a different bag on there.
He was in that mode.
I think I get along better with Ty Dolla $ign. That should have been on there to me, because they was enough. Bro, what?
They was in a bag.
Get along better with your friend. Like, come
They
on,
was in
bro.
a bag, but top 10, I don't. Top 10.
That's better than Come Through.
Nigga, I almost just spit my water out. No way.
What?
No game. No game. I'm sleep. See, that's when we not gonna disagree on. I mean, that's when we not gonna agree on. That's when we gonna have to agree to disagree on.
I'm sleep. I'm taking a get along better over a Come Through, bro.
No Sirski. Not I.
This might be too real. Nah, I'm going with that. I get along better, bro.
Come through.
Oh no, we might have to see chat, please.
Man, let us know. Y'all let us know for sure. Surely, y'all.
I don't know, man.
Speaking of
tough though, y'all let us.
Drake is a top one.
Yeah.
When it comes to making a hit, there's not a nigga better than Drake. When it comes to making a hit,
Now do this.
Let's do it. Who's better?
Do this.
Who's better?
Chris Brown, bro.
No, he's not, bro.
Chris Brown.
No, he's not, bro. I don't love
Chris
Breezy,
Brown,
but bro, I respect Breezy, but no, bro, he's not on the same level hit maker as Drake, bro.
You're tweaking.
I'm not.
We
bro.
already talked about this, Zine.
I don't know, bro. I'm sleep.
It's going up, bro. If you put
Drake over Breezy,
if you go hit for hit with these niggas in a room full of, no disrespect to any other race, but in a room full of black people,
yeah,
bro, them Breezy records is gonna rock the room way harder than them Drake records is, bro.
They not, bro. That's what you think.
You just gotta realize how many songs that
Breezy
is on.
Gang.
How many classic songs that Breezy
How many
is
songs? Nigga, that's what I was just about to say. Breezy might rock the room a little harder for 20 minutes. But if we just going based off of who, you know what I'm saying, got a more endless catalog, who got more hits? Bro, Drake's got more hits than Breezy, bro. Drake's got more hits than anybody, bro.
No, he doesn't.
Drake's got more hits than anybody, bro. Who's got more hits than... Yes, he do, gang. You tripping, nigga. Bro, it's no way.
I'm asleep.
Bro.
We talking about, bro.
We're talking about Drake.
Chris Brown, bro.
Aubrey.
We talking about real hits. Radio. Mainstream. Hits.
Mainstream.
Dude, Zine.
What do niggas get with Drake to do?
What do niggas
Why do niggas get a Drake feature? Why do niggas get a Drake feature? Because it's going to be what? Every time. Guaranteed.
Because it's going to be lit. That's the same as what niggas do with
I don't see niggas going to get Breezy features.
Yes,
on the same level that they going to get Drake features.
But they two different things because Drake raps. But as far as a hit, bro, when you need a hit, Chris Brown is your guy.
I'm sleep, bro. I can't go Breezy over Drake. Hit for Drake. I'm Drake. Are you not? Is my question.
I'm sleep, bro.
Bro, I'm looking at this catalog and oh my lord. Bro, I'm scrolling. I didn't scroll past about 100 songs and I'm still seeing certified platinum hits.
Bro, I'm like, I done did 6 concerts, 8 concerts just scrolling through. Like, bro, what? I'm sleep, bro. Shout out to Drake.
Shout out Drake for sure. Shout out Breezy for sure. Y'all let us know. Who
let us know.
Who's winning a hit for hit?
I'm sleep because
between Breezy and Drake, y'all let us know.
What song do Drake have that can go with like a kiss in a lit environment, bro? Like,
does it have to be like a singy type of song, like to match that type of style?
Whatever.
Because I could get in different bags here. That's where shit get tricky for Chris Brown. Because you know what I'm saying? Chris Brown got his Look at Me Now rap bag. Cool. Rap.
Yeah.
Nigga. Cool.
What you mean? Look at Me Now was a classic rap song.
For sure.
And he had one of the best verses on there, bro.
For sure. What else?
He got that goddamn... He was on Party with that shit with Gucci.
Yeah. Work. Is that bigger than Work with him, with Drake and Rihanna?
Is that bigger than Work? Kiss, Aziz.
No. I'm talking about Party.
Oh, holy shit. I was about to say, and this is the What the Business Is podcast. We will be in it.
No, hell no. No, I wasn't doing that game. I wasn't even comparing them. But
I don't know, bro. I think it gets spooky, in my opinion, on the breezy side. That's just me.
Okay, let me ask you this. Who went harder on No Guidance? Drake or Breezy? Who went crazier on No Guidance? I don't wanna play no game. Game. No game.
Bro.
Nah, he did. I'm hating.
Like, what? This nigga getting blue. Bro, what?
Niggas about to be blue as fuck.
Bro,
I'm weak.
What?
Nah, man.
But please, chat. Y'all let us know what y'all think. Drake, Chris Brown versus. Let us know, man. Because we talk about this a lot. This is something we've been talking about since college days, too, y'all. So.
Man, and it's something we just never going to agree on, y'all, because I'm not going. And Khan not going either.
I'm not going either. One more thing, music-wise, I wanted to touch on. Gunna, another person who we are in high regards of here at the What the Business Is podcast.
The highest, nigga.
For those of y'all that don't know.
The highest regard. I'm going to keep it a stack. I could care less what Gunna did in that courtroom. You didn't snitch on Zine. Niggas been dropping bangers. I'm going to keep it a stack. I just got to call a spade.
Nah, real shit. But he's got his 4th certified platinum solo album. Those albums being, I'm going to send this over to you too. Drip or Drown 2, Wanna, Drip Season Forever.
Yeah.
And newly platinum album, A Gift and a Curse.
Gift and a banger, 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 banger.
Shout out to Gunna. Obviously 4 platinum solo albums. That's a big deal.
For sure.
What you think, bro? Let's rank these.
Okay.
Let's rank these 4 albums. We got Drip or Drown 2.
Okay.
Wanna.
Yeah.
Drip Season Forever. A Gift and a Curse.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go.
Should have did this differently, but we good.
Damn, bruh. See, because A Gift and a Curse and Drip Season Forever is definitely my top 2. I'm gonna just put that up.
Well,
A Gift and a Curse and Drip Season Forever
are what?
Definitely the top 2.
Niggas out of there. But you're good. Continue. Finish your ranking. Ranking, brother, man.
God, nigga. There's no way you about to say Wanna or Drip Season 2, which both great projects. Phenomenal projects. Too. I mean, nostalgia-wise, for sure. But if we just talk about actual body of work, no, it's no way, bro.
Yeah, you're tweaking. Still.
It's no way,
you're
bro.
Tweaking.
It's no way, bro.
Finish your rankings.
So I'm gonna go, fuck, bro. I'm gonna go Drip Season Forever, A Gift and a Curse, Drip Season Forever, A Gift and a Curse, Drip or Drown 2, and then Wanna. And I fuck with Drip or Drown 2. I see you with it, my nigga. I'm with it. Get it. Bring go 150. I'm just on the head to toe. I zip to the head and float.
Hey.
A lot of money I can have cash for. Nigga. Rich me a plane.
Man, bro,
I'm telling you. He got hits on. The nigga had hits on all of these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
but what's your ranking? See? Go ahead.
For me, I'm going to go starting at 4. I'm going to go Wanna at 4. Tough.
Consensus. Very same.
Boy, that motherfucker has some great.
Wanna did have some hits.
Great songs.
One is very slept on too. One is very slept on. Met Gala is one of Gunna's best songs. Cooler than the
and that nasty girl.
That nasty girl on camera. Oh,
and that shit. 200 for lunch.
I had 200 for lunch.
But
and you know what song really slept on that could be cool if you just driving? That Skybox.
What? You know we was on that Skybox.
In the
Skybox. I could see it. Oh, that shit was fire. But yeah, so I got Wanna at 4.
Okay.
I'm going Drip Season Forever at 3.
And ladies and gentlemen, this has been a great episode of the What the Business Is podcast. No, this nigga's wilding.
Drip Season Forever at 3, y'all.
Oh I go
God. Drip or Drown 2 at 2. Almost went 1. And then I'm going to go a gift and a curse at 1. Even though I almost put Drip or Drown 2 on there.
So when I look at Drip Season Forever.
Right.
Motherfucker got Private Island on it. Pushing
I'm just kicking it with a baddie smoking on this side.
Come on, you know that was, you know we was bumping that game.
What?
Private Island. Pushing P. Pop. Thought I was playing. Power.
Yeah.
How you did that. A lot of cake. Living Wild. You and Me.
Yeah.
Off the West. 25K Jacket. Too Easy.
Crazy.
I Don't Know That Bitch. Featuring Herb.
Yeah. Flooded. It get crazy.
Missing Me.
It get crazy.
Come on, bro. That nigga, the nigga literally.
There's nothing on there.
He didn't miss.
When I cut it on. He
didn't miss. Hey, you right, though.
Come on, bro.
You right, though. Who think you
Come on. What?
Yeah.
Sus came from the mud. I come from the mud. I'm straight out the hood.
See, but
sometimes I can't still need a hug. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
That's damn near the best one out of them 4, in my opinion. Because that goddamn I'm out the hood when I was still in the hood, baby. Y'all still going crazy. Yeah. Come on, that nigga was going stupid, bro. Baby, yeah. That nigga was going stupid. That nigga was going
crazy, dog, for sure. He was, man.
Speed it up. Eat it up.
I was just about to say, I'm looking at it now. I'm balling like a big shot.
Bro, what?
Niggas didn't really fuck with that one. But I was on that one. Okay. I'm out the hood. But that shit was hard as hell. Hey.
But I'm still
that shit was hard as hell.
I'm still going crazy. Bro. That shit was one of them ones, man.
Not top one though. But I respect it.
Really?
Shout out Wanda though.
Man. Chat, please let us know what you guys think.
Man, y'all
those
rank
4 Gunna albums. Rank them.
A Gift and a Curse, Drip Season Forever, Wanna, and Drip or Drown 2.
Drop your 4 real quick, and then I'll drop my 4 one more time.
I got I had my 4 is Drip Season Forever at 1, A Gift and a Curse at 2, Drip or Drown 2 at 3, and then 1 at 4.
4, Drip Season Forever 3, Drip or Drown 2 at 2, and A Gift and a Curse at 1, y'all. So let us know what y'all think, man.
1K. All right,
take it away, man.
Man, shit, y'all. It's time for a new segment, y'all. We got something special for y'all today. We told y'all we had something cooked up, something real nice. New little segment we want to bring to the pod. We're going to call it Ask ChatGPT. We're going to ask ChatGPT questions, and we just going to see what answers it give us. We're going to debate them. We're going to either agree with it, disagree with it. We're going to debate it. We're just going to get into it from there. But the first question that I asked ChatGPT to kick off this segment, I wanted to ask something that I don't really see too many people. Oh, no, you straight, gang. But I wanted to ask something that I don't really see too many people talking about. Of course, I could have asked ChatGPT who's the top 10 players of all time, or give me your top 2 scorers of all time, some shit like that. But we got some good questions for y'all. So first question is, what are the top 5 NBA championship runs in your opinion? ChatGPT says at number 1, 2016 Cleveland Cavaliers. Everybody knows that ring. I'm pretty sure we've all were alive to witness that. That's the 3-1 comeback on the 73-9 Warriors. Cool. At 2, they have the 2001. The Lakers went 15-1 in the playoffs that year. Their only loss was to Allen Iverson in the first game of the NBA Finals. That's the game where he had the infamous step over Ty Lue moment. That was the only game that the Lakers lost that entire playoffs run. So they had that at ChatGPT had that at number 2. Number 3, the 1996 Chicago Bulls. That's a 72-10 team. Not too much more needs to be said about that. They beat the Sonics in the finals 4-2. Number 4 is the 1983 Philadelphia 76ers. I know the old heads is screaming and happy about this one. Moses Malone famously predicted a 12-0 playoff run. Dr. J and Moses Malone took shit crazy, and they beat the Lakers in the finals and got them a ring. And at 5, they got the 2017 Golden State Warriors. After losing to KD in 2016, after KD lost to them in 2016. That's the team with Durant that first year. They went 16-1 in the playoffs. And that was just a squad that kind of felt like unbeatable. They've got some honorable mentions. Honorable mention, the 1999 Spurs. That was the start of the Tim Duncan dynasty. The 2008 Celtics. That was like the first big three, like super team type ring. The 2011 Dallas Mavericks, the greatest ring of all time. And we got the 1994 Rockets. That's Hakeem's solo ring.
Type shit.
So
these
I
are
could
the
just
top 5 most impressive.
Yeah, so I'm not mad at the 2016 Cleveland Cavaliers being at 1. Not mad at that.
You know how I feel about that.
You beat the 73-9 Warriors, cool, great, dandy. Y'all can have that ring. Fine. Number two needs to be the 2011 Dallas Mavericks. So number 2 needs to be dirt on the list. But it's cool though.
Negative.
I mean, if we talking about playoff runs, there's not a better run than that, pound for pound. That's all I'm saying. Like pound for pound, round for round, opponent for opponent. Nobody played more competition than the 2011 Mavericks on the way to the finals and through the finals, in my opinion.
They played
Lakers, Thunder, Spurs.
They didn't play the Lakers, the Thunder, and the Spurs. They only played the Thunder and the Lakers, I think. They didn't play the Spurs. They didn't. I'm about to look it up.
You sure?
They didn't play the Spurs.
Thunder, Lakers,
yeah, they
Blazers.
Played the Blazers.
They played the Blazers. Okay, but even the Blazers was a smooth squad. LaMarcus Aldridge, B. Roy, they was decent. I mean, we got them out of there though. But beat Kobe, swept Kobe. Niggas don't get no cool points for sweeping Kobe.
Somebody hurt in that series?
Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter.
Somebody hurt.
We don't need to get into all the details.
I think there was an injury.
We don't need to get into all the details and things of that nature.
Key injury, I think. I don't think somebody was playing. Might have been.
But we can't say that it was just a young Thunder team that they played because the Thunder went to the finals the year after that.
Yeah, but that was when they clicked though. They hadn't clicked. You know the NBA. You still gotta have a.
But they still gotta be talented before they click.
Yeah,
they just didn't click because they was playing the Mavs. They was playing a better team. They was playing bigger dogs.
Once they ran into dirt, they didn't really have.
He was playing raw. They just ran into some raw competition. They wasn't.
Serge and them wasn't ready.
I respect it though.
I do give bro props for beating Bron though.
I respect it for sure.
That was tough.
But I mean, the Lakers going 15-1 in 01, that ring, that's cool. The Bulls 96, that's cool. And I'm not mad at the Warriors ring in 2017 with KD. If we're talking about just teams that are just hard to beat, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at. I'm really not too mad at that.
I agree.
That 5, but get the fucking 1983 Philadelphia 76ers out of
there. Yeah. Get Moses.
Yeah, no, bro. Replace them with the 2011 Dallas Mavericks, and I'm content. Bro, come on, bro.
Probably one of the Spurs teams. For me.
If Bron did it, when Bron do it, it's
what did Bron?
When Bron do it, when Bron backpacked to the finals, when Bron backpacked to the finals and get rings,
Bron came back 3-1. Bron came back 3-1.
Dirk didn't go down 3-1, and we fought him for that. We fought a nigga for not going down 3-1 now.
Basically,
shit. I understand.
Basically,
it is what it is.
You know, different. Holds a
niggas
different
always
level.
Be moving that goalpost, y'all. Y'all see how niggas be moving that goalpost?
Here we go, man.
Nah, bro, I'm weak. Y'all can't tell I got Dallas bias. But even if I didn't, bro, that ring's still crazy.
Nah, great ring. I be hating on it because it's you, but it was a tough ring. Tough ring to win. Not a top 5 ring.
That's wild, bro. This nigga is such a hater, y'all. It's crazy.
But for the most part, I agree with ChatGPT there, though. I would probably
them niggas was the Arkansas or the Chicago Mavericks, and them niggas won. Oh, my mama, that would be the greatest ring ever, nigga. Oh, my mama, that would be the greatest ring ever.
Man, what? I'd be lit over that shit.
No, I'm weak as hell. But yeah, my fault. I ain't mean to interrupt you.
Another ring.
My fault.
Nah,
Go ahead.
You good. But I was going to say I agree with ChatGPT for the most part.
For sure.
That's a pretty good ranking. My question that I asked ChatGPT was, who are the top 5 playmakers in NBA history? I'm going to start honorable mention, and then I'm going to go up.
Okay, bet.
So honorable mention was Isaiah Thomas, Nikola Jokic, Pistons Isaiah Thomas, by the way.
Of course.
Nikola Jokic, Larry Bird, J.K.
Damn, those was the honorable mentions?
Yeah. Now I want you to blind rank these 5, and then I'm going to give you what ChatGPT ranked. Without knowing who's next.
Bet.
John Stockton.
I'm just going off top 5, right? I'm just going to 5?
Yeah, it's just 5.
Right,
just 5. Yep.
I'm going to put him
John Stockton.
Shout out, John. I know you got most assists, most steals. Cool.
5.
Yeah.
Steve Nash. Magic. CP.
Should have put CP3. And I'd be content.
You got the 4 in the 1 spot, right?
Yeah, I'm going to put him at 4.
Bron.
Yes, nigga, I knew it was coming. I was about to say, bro, if it's a fucking top 5 playmakers list with no Bron, I might just end this whole segment. I might just scrap the whole segment from the pod if they don't put Bron in there. Yeah, that's why I put Magic at 2. Bron's a better playmaker than Magic, y'all. Stop it.
For sure.
Before any of you old heads get to barking.
So give your ranking. So you had Bron 1.
Bron 1, Magic 2, Steve Nash at 3.
Steve Nash 3.
If it wasn't blind ranking, though, I have CP, then Nash, then Stockton.
Okay. Well, ChatGPT ranked them as 5, Steve Nash. 4, CP. That's Chris Paul for those that don't know. 3, John Stockton. 2, LeBron James. And the best playmaker in NBA history is Irvin Magic Johnson. Shout out to ChatGPT.
I just had to hold my tongue, bro, because we trying to go corporate, bro. We really trying to go corporate, and this ain't even about Magic. I don't even need to put smut on Magic name like that because it's not his fault. It's ChatGPT.
Yeah, we don't even got to do.
God damn it,
school like that.
Like, bro, I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. That's wild work. Magic's not playmaking better than Bron. Niggas forget scoring is a part of playmaking.
And he's almost not playmaking better than Jokic. I think it's disrespectful that
my mama Jokic need to be in the top 5 over a nigga like Stockton. I put Jokic in the top 5 over a nigga like Steve Nash if I'm keeping it a stat.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to get to. Almost over CP. Actually, hell yeah.
Fuck it.
He's in the top 5 over CP.
Fuck it.
He's in the top 5 playmaker before CP.
Well, actually.
Ain't no actually. He is a top over CP. Chris Paul, nigga.
Yeah. He's over CP.
What?
Fuck, bro.
Yeah, it's tweaky. He's out of there.
See, bro, I don't know, bro. Nigga, you see, Con be hating on CP, y'all. For everybody who don't know,
out of there, bro. I'm taking
sleep
Jokic,
on Chris
bro.
Paul.
Playmaking.
Fuck.
Playmaking?
Yeah. Jokic 7 foot and can do everything passing wise that CP can do. Yeah, you can see over the defense.
He come up a pick and roll and dime somebody, throw the oop.
Yeah.
Throw the oop to Aaron Gordon, dunk it.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, you gotta let him have it.
He's damn near more crafty than CP. If you really think about it, he's really almost more crafty than a nigga like CP.
Yeah, but only because he has to be, because nigga ain't really too much jumping over a credit card or just running by nobody. But I feel it. You can't hate on skill. You definitely can't hate on skill. But I mean, I'm not mad at that list by ChatGPT either.
Solid list. Yeah. Definitely a solid list.
Who else was in that honorable mentions? With Jokic,
J. Kidd, who I also think should be the top 5.
I was just about to say. Yeah, J. Kidd over Steve Nash. No rap.
Hell yeah. What? We've been talking about this. Hell yeah. J. Kidd over Steve Nash, almost over CP and Stockton to me. Them niggas ain't.
Over Stockton for sure. Any nigga I'm putting over Steve Nash, I'm putting over Stockton too. Y'all just assume that. Because I got Steve Nash being better than John Stockton. For sure. Give me Steve Nash over John Stockton all day, every day.
Kill Nash.
No fucking way, bro.
Stockton would kill Steve Nash.
Based off of what? What tells you that?
John
Stockton got more game than Steve Nash. Steve Nash was one of the toughest players we ever seen come in the league. Nigga was playing with broken noses, all type of shit. He was.
Stockton tough. Hard nose. Know how to get to every spot.
Steve, bro, I'm Steve Nash.
More physical, smart.
Stockton ain't never get no MVP.
Man, I don't even want to talk about them weak ass MVPs. Steve Nash ass guy, bro. That was just because the NBA had a vendetta with Kobe Bryant at the time.
For sure.
Kobe was in a little bit of a, we ain't gonna speak on it.
He was in a situation.
But they ain't want to give Kobe no love.
So, and that's what it was at the time. They gave it to Steve. Yeah.
Steve, bro.
They did have the best record in the league that year too. So
weak ass Suns, man.
Nigga got me 8, bro.
Weak ass Suns, man. But shout out to the Ask ChatGPT segment.
For sure.
Bringing that one up. That's fly. We're gonna keep that one going. That's gonna be an every episode segment.
And we could change it. We're going to switch it up. It's going to be music. It's going to be sports.
We're going to get fly with this. Yeah. We're going to get fly with this, too. So
ChatGPT going to be answering a lot of questions for us here soon. So
this is going to be fly. So
here we go.
Yeah, let us know what y'all think of this. And we're going to keep it rolling. But since we was just on the subject of basketball, Zine, obviously we got playoffs going on. Not too much to unpack as far as what's been going on in the playoffs.
It's a lot to unpack.
But it has been, though. First thing I want to start off with, actually, before we get into that, get well soon to Dame. Obviously, super duper unfortunate situation.
Man.
Especially those that know me, know how I rock with Dame, and have been rocking with Dame. So it's definitely hurt to see bro down like that. Hurt the whole basketball community, though. The game is in a lot better space when Dame is playing at a high level and we get to see Dame at his peak. So definitely get well soon to Dame. Achilles ain't no joke.
Yeah, so. Achilles tear at this stage in the career.
Tough. Obviously, we hope for the best.
Speedy recovery, and we hope for the best recovery. Sure. Absolutely, but at this stage in the career, it's tough, man. It's tough,
man. But let's get into what I think. Actually, let me ask you, what's your opinion? Most exciting series that you've seen so far?
To me, it's between two series. It's between that Knicks Pistons and that Nuggets Clippers. The Nuggets and the Clippers and the Knicks and the Pistons are the two most entertaining series.
That Knicks Pistons is old school. That motherfucker
that
Knicks Pistons
is gas, bro. I fuck with that. Them niggas be fighting damn near every game.
Yeah,
they come down to the wire every time. It ain't never no blowouts. The games be in the low hundreds. Niggas out there sticking D.
And we in active cities. It's Detroit. We in the Garden.
The Palace in the Garden, nigga.
It's active. Both fan bases, ratchet, gangster fan bases.
Talking that hot shit, yep.
Yeah, love it.
I love it.
Love what I'm seeing.
These two teams really don't like each other either. And you can tell.
Personal.
I love it. I love it.
Personal. Is that series over? 3-1?
Yeah. As much as it pains me to say, the Pistons might get one more for pride, but they're not winning 3 straight. They're not winning 3 straight.
No, Cade is crushing me. Pause. But Cade, he been killing all season.
Yep.
In these playoffs, he been playing good. But damn, bro, he just can't get that game sealer. He ain't hit that game sealer yet in the playoff. Yep. He had 2 these past 2 games. Shots to seal it.
And that's going to be, and honestly, if I'm being real, that's what switched the whole tide in the series. And it's going to be something that when this season is over with, Pistons, this season's over with. I'm going to be honest with y'all.
Yeah, it's probably a wrap.
When this season's over with,
on in the off season.
When this season's over with, now you got that experience. Now you got your feet wet. Now you see how playoffs can really come down to literally possession for possession, and the most minuscule thing can decide the entire trajectory of a series. Once he really understands that, because it's one thing to just, you know what I'm saying, talk about it, or you know what I'm saying, just look at it from the outside in. But now that he's actually gotten to play in that and understand what that's like, it's going to put a different type of battery in his back. And especially just him kind of, this year was like, to me, this was like Cade coming out party for everybody. Like, I was the number 1 pick for a reason. Y'all not about to sit here and play just because I was injured my first couple years and I was in Detroit, which was basketball hell for these last couple seasons. Like, y'all going to act like I'm not that, but bro, Cade is that. Cade is on the same level as a Paolo. He's on the same level as a
Facts. And when they're going to get more ESPN games, it's up for Detroit now.
Yep.
He's just going to have to work on them, double team, heavily contested.
And they got to,
shots into every workout.
To me, Detroit, if I'm Detroit, I don't want Cade to really change anything. To me, if I'm Detroit, I look in free agency and I try and go get a shooter or a scorer with killer instinct. They need another scorer. If they get one more scorer that's not Tim Hardaway Jr. or Malik Beasley, where you just got to rely on their threes to drop, so they got to shoot such a high abundance of them. Not saying that they're bad shots, but if Jaden Ivey was, you know what I'm saying, really lit, or if they could get a nigga like, let me really
That's why
think.
they got to shop. That's why they got to shop Sasser and Holland at the end of the year. Yes, bro, you got to get rid of Holland. If you're not producing, if you're not giving good, meaningful playoff minutes, we gotta.
But I mean, he's rookie year, gang.
Exactly.
Still rookie.
We got Thompson. We got Asar, bro. We don't
you right.
We never finna have one of the best players in the league in like 3 years.
You sure right. Him and Asar did. Him and Asar being on the same team did.
Yeah, that's what
kind of sabotage.
And Detroit was really smart for doing that.
Yeah,
for picking both.
Because one of them was gonna pop.
Similar build. Facts.
Yeah, one of them was gonna pop.
Because they both really popped, but one of them is just like, we gotta. This is guaranteed unless he get hurt.
For real.
Like, Ron, you cold.
Detroit needs somebody like, if Detroit could get a nigga like Levine, it's up.
Nah, they don't need him. He too shot hungry. He gonna take shots away from Cade. Zach a ball hog, low key.
Yeah.
Zach a ball hog. It's gotta be.
Okay, maybe not.
They really got all the pieces. They need like. Could they try to get a DiVincenzo?
See, I feel like that don't really move the needle much.
That don't move the needle though, huh?
I feel like that don't really do too much other than, you know what I'm saying? Because if we gonna trade for Devin, fuck no, I'm sleep. Not after what I've seen this year. If anything, I need OG. If they get OG, if niggas get OG, now we're up
niggas
for real.
OG.
Now we're up
niggas
for
don't
real.
Got the pieces to trade for OG. OG him.
You can have Bias. You can have. Who you want? You want Tobias Beasley? Who niggas want?
Tobias a made man in Detroit now. Tobias
you getting OG game.
Hell no. Tobias damn near Big Meats level in Detroit now.
Hey, he did start out the career, and he might hang it up in Detroit.
Bro,
I ain't gonna lie. He might hang it up out there.
Hell yeah,
Shout out to Tobias Harris, man.
Facts.
One of the smartest basketball players to ever step foot in the NBA.
Made great money off the league.
Made super bread.
Man.
Everybody should strive to be like Tobias Harris.
I guess they say I'm delusional because I still think it's Lakers in 7.
Yeah, you're delusional, Con. I'm sorry, Twin. I'm going to be honest, bro.
And I say it with a straight face. Lakers in 7. Lakers in 7.
Yo, that's Con, That's Con, bro. That's Con. For when this is the clip, I'm pointing up or down. Whichever one Con is at, it's Con. This is Con. Con is saying Lakers in 7. This is not
Lakers
Zim.
in 7.
Zim is saying Wolves in 6. I think the Lakers get one more for pride, but I think it's over with, bro. I think going down 3-1, Brian don't got it in the gas tank no more, bro. Brian really don't give a fuck. If I'm being honest, bro, Brian would have never lost to the fucking Timberwolves before. What the fuck? But he just getting too old, bro. Like, yeah, nigga's 40. Niggas
okay,
40,
though.
bro.
If it does go south,
and if I lose to any nigga, if I lose to any nigga, I lost to AE, who's the next. Yeah. AE's
the
building
next
a
best
hell
player
of
in the league.
Building a hell of a resume.
And we finna go get Nick Claxton in the offseason. So I'm not
Nick
tweaking.
Claxton.
We about to have Nick Claxton in that bad boy.
You know who the Lakers really need to try and really like target for real. I know it'd be hard to get them away from the team that he's on. Fuck. Can't talk. Miles Turner, bro. Miles Turner would be a perfect fit for the Lakers. Damn. What the fuck Miles Turner do to niggas? What Miles do?
No, I
say fuck Miles Turner. What about Zubac? You niggas traded Zubac. What if y'all get Zuby back?
I mean, I'll be down.
Luka and Zubac.
I don't see why he would leave. I don't see why
he would never. I'm just talking hypothetical.
But
y'all really need to go see about.
For some reason,
y'all really need to go see about.
He couldn't pass a physical for whatever reason.
Yeah.
He had the perfect player on the team.
Supposedly that was y'all fault.
He can't pass a physical, and he
supposedly
goes
that was the
back
Lakers'
to his
fault.
Team and
I think the Lakers got cold feet. I think the Lakers got cold feet, gang, because he went back.
He had cold feet.
How we go back to his team and just immediately start playing again?
I don't know.
If the nigga so-called failed the physical.
I need a 30 for 30 ASAP.
I think they just want to connect back and rescind the trade, bro, and they just needed a reason to rescind the trade.
We got Connect over there starving, looking like a puppy dog.
I don't know why they did it. I don't know, bro. Niggas was excited. Yeah, niggas was excited for Connect earlier in the year. I guess he just gonna be lighting up the summer league team.
Unplayable in this series, bro. We can't even.
Yeah, he be getting like 10 minutes a game, and it's crazy to say that when niggas is playing Gobert, but
bro.
We can't even match you up with Gobert, nigga. What is your purpose? Like, what is your purpose?
Man, he's definitely not getting paid anymore. I thought he was gonna get a big check. We're gonna have to cut that in half. I thought he was gonna get a little 2-year.
I knew he wasn't getting 60. No big check. I knew he wasn't getting a 2-year
60. You a 2-year 30.
Never, not even. It might be 2. You might be 2 for 22. If I'm being real, you might take that 11 mil a year, which ain't bad. That's 11 million. I'm not, nigga.
I thought he was finna be an $80 million man.
To be my backup center? Fuck no, you not no starter, nigga. Maybe on the Wizards or the Hornets. Better take that shit to Washington, Charlotte, Utah.
Man.
Sacramento, man. Speaking of Sacramento, that's who the Lakers need to go and target. That left-handed white guy from Sacramento. See if they can get their hands on Sabonis. I'm just talking hypotheticals. I could go through every center in the league and just do this shit. But
we damn near.
Sengun and Luka would be a freaky duo.
No, we finna do, bro. We placing the call to the. We placing the call back. Luka placing them calls right now.
Really, what the Lakers should do, if I'm being real, hear me out, gang. Hear me out. What the Lakers should do, if this shit don't go right, we throw Gabe Vincent, we throw Rui, and we throw first round pick. We go get Kamal Maluak in the draft. And it's lit.
I'm sleeping.
And it's lit.
Sleep on Maluak.
My God, come, bro.
Sleep on Maluak. I
don't know why you.
Luka finna put that call in. Daniel Gafford will be a Laker.
Probably will be, honestly. I don't expect nobody to stay in Dallas. Fuck Dallas.
Daniel Gafford will be a Laker. I seen how Luka and him dapped after they played the other day.
Yeah. And you seen how all of them was telling him when he played in Dallas in April, they was all telling him, yo, you just set the record for the most points in a return. You just set the record. They all fuck with Luka, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if PJ went out there.
He finna put
Daniel went out there. If Kyrie got bored, slid out there.
He finna put that call in. We finna get Gafford. We finna go grab him.
I can't even get into that, bro. We literally had the perfect team built. Everybody loved each other. We was lit. Everybody knew their role.
Pick and roll lobby. We finna get pick and roll lobby back. It's about to be up, man. It's about to be up,
bro. Shit crazy.
But
yeah. Pivot. Yeah. Just before we get out of here, one more thing.
Anything else on the playoffs or anything else on the playoffs that you wanted to cover?
I've been seeing people say that they think the Nuggets are gonna win now. Nuggets in six. I'm asleep, y'all. I still got faith in the Clippers. Yep. I still got faith in the Clippers.
Yep. Clips in 6.
Respect to the game winner from Aaron Gordon, but that bitch was a millisecond from not counting and them niggas losing the game. So let's be honest.
Man.
But other than that.
And I do want to say,
Bucks Pacers is over. Go ahead.
Backtrack. That foul call on LeBron James on Anthony Edwards at the end of that Lakers Timberwolves game the other day. I just want to say to Adam Silver, whatever issue or beef that you have with LeBron James, see my uncle about this.
I'm weak as fuck.
See my uncle about this.
I really don't feel like that was that crazy of a call. If I'm being honest, I know Ant slipped,
bro.
I know he slipped.
Angle. When have you ever seen a review from a fucking bird's eye, bro?
If we had
a view from an iPhone, G.
Gang, if niggas was in LA. And it was game on the line, and Bron drove and slipped. He's getting that same call, bro.
It's a vendetta, bro.
We in AE crib. You can't. Bron should have never even had his hands on a nigga. Bron, get your hands off, Bron.
The ball. Your hand is a part of the ball, Z.
No, it's not.
Your hand is a part of the ball.
Your hand is a part of the ball until you touching something that's not the ball, nigga.
If you go up, that is not a foul.
Yes, it is.
They'll never call that, bro. When a nigga gets slapped on the hand and a nigga
they have to call. They're gonna call that, bro. They're gonna
let that play, bro.
If it knocks the ball completely out my hand, maybe in the second quarter they let us play, but game on the line.
We in my crib.
No way, bro.
That was ridiculous, bro.
No way.
Ridiculous, bro. It's a vendetta.
Y'all know how crazy Ant be talking. He would have talked so bad about the refs, they wouldn't have called that.
Brian needs to sue, bro.
Brian needs to sue. It's hilarious. Nigga said Brian needs to sue.
That's enough of the NBA, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I'm stressed out dealing with all this NBA shit.
Yeah. Shit. One more thing before we get out of here, because we pretty close to time capacity.
Yeah.
Obviously, elephant in the room. We've been waiting to address it all by Shedeur Sanders. Went 5th round after being expected to go in the 1st round. Potentially, even some guys were saying he was going in the top 3 picks. With some speculating him to go as high as number 2 to Cleveland. He did end up going to Cleveland. It was just at pick number 144 in the 5th round. And what are your thoughts about Shedeur sliding in the draft? And what do you think his future looks like with the Cleveland Browns?
It's a lot that I think. First, I want to give a shout out to I guess it's a shout out. Shout out to Silo and that really they whole family, honestly. But Silo too for just being there for Shedeur and kind of trying to keep the vibes at a good level. He never really let the vibes drop when it was looking like it was some bullshit going on.
No cap.
Which is exactly like what a big brother's supposed to do.
Okay.
When your little brother is obviously going through a crazy situation like that, they kept on vlogging, kept on streaming, kept on joking and keeping the vibes good. So
turn this into a music video. We just go shoot a music video instead.
Facts. Facts. And Silo is gonna carve himself. I didn't really know bro had this type of personality. He gonna have a whole lane outside of football that he gonna carve for himself. So shout out to bro. But now let's get to the real. As far as Shedeur, at first I was a little bit disappointed, for sure. He was, in my opinion, I felt like they was trying to play it like he was a bad college quarterback. I ain't like that. From what I saw this year, obviously I ain't see a eye popper. Like he wasn't just running all over people like Lamar Jackson or Johnny Manziel or those dudes. But as far as playing with a limited offensive line, bro went out there and made shit happen, in my opinion.
1,000%. I don't think him sliding in the draft had anything to do with his play.
No, I don't either. Almost. Now that I've started to step back a little bit and take a deep breather.
I was just about to say the same thing.
I think it was a little bit deeper. And I think we might both be about to touch on the same subject because we didn't get to really chop it up about this off camera. And I hate to say this because I know how some people could try to spin it.
Yep. You about to say the same thing.
What the Business podcast, I want to say this before we get into this. We have been in the Sanders family, Shedeur Sanders. We've been in the Colorado Bison, Buffalo corner since day one. Had faith in these dudes when a lot of people did it. But in this situation,
I literally grew up playing against
with gang them,
playing against Deion Sanders and Shedeur Sanders and all, bro. Niggas was growing. They literally from Dallas, so like
so we rooting for them. But
for sure,
man, they black people in an industry that's
successful black people,
not dominated by black people. So we want to see them go crazy. But in this instance, I do think he somewhat shot himself in the foot.
1,000%.
That's just me. I'm never one to turn your personality down. He's who he is. You are who you are. And he's a guy that is gonna pop it, regardless of who he's around. It's in his blood. You know what Pops is. Pops used to have his whole shit laid out in the locker room game after the game, his whole drip. But just how he carried himself throughout the draft process could have been a little bit better. And that's just me. Probably should have showed up to the combine. That's my first thing. Probably should have showed up and did the combine put your game face on and tried to show up and go to work. Because now you just left it to the pro day. And what people saw at the pro day, some people was left a little iffy after what they saw at pro day, which was cool, but probably still should have showed up to the combine because you got to really, like Ballard used to say this shit, and I don't know, it's stuck in my fucking head, but you got to fake it till you make it. Like,
it's the name of the game, y'all.
You gotta get in front of these people and you gotta act like you're going to be. And it sucks. Like, you can say whatever y'all want to say about how that looks and he not staying true to the. But not being flexible. My bad, I was bullshit.
No,
not being flexible. Not being flexible. You gotta be able to adjust a little bit.
1K.
That's just me. What you think about the interview process? That's because that kind of has been a big thing. Yeah. You think he really went in there and bombed these fucking interviews, bro?
Just knowing, not really, just kind of seeing how bro carry himself in the media. Yes.
He bombed them.
If I'm being honest, like, I feel like this whole situation is just funny as hell. It's like the definition of karma. What goes around comes around. You win in these meetings, allegedly, and you acted like it would be their honor to draft you. At the end of the day, for no job, because the NFL is a job, for no other job, no matter how qualified you are, would you go into the office with the hiring manager and be like, I mean,
I'm gonna change the job. This is gonna be mine from day one.
Yeah, like you can't. You
everybody else better get in line, and
you know what I'm saying. And then to say, if you don't want somebody who's this and that, don't pick me.
Not good. They're gonna play with you.
Power in the tongue, bro. You gotta watch what you say, because shit like that to these higher ups that's really running these teams. Y'all gotta remember, bro. These is billionaires. These people do not want to hand us this money. They really just handing it to us because if we want to call a spade, I don't even want to get too deep into it, but they really just handing it to us because it's entertainment and we keep them entertained. But if listen, you just gotta be smart, bro. You can't play with your blessings like that. No matter how cold you think you are, it is a blessing to have the opportunity to go to the NFL. And for you to brush it off and not go through the full process,
shit on that blessing,
and just shit on the blessing. This was the outcome, bro. This was not NFL GMs. This could have been NFL GMs hating on you. You're not a 5th round talent. Absolutely not. But all of the outside factors of you playing football justify being picked in the 5th round. Gang, I'm going to call a spade, another spade a spade. What other quarterback? We're asking you to come in and be a quarterback, a franchise leader, a guy who's going to turn our team around. You're not a wide receiver. You're not a running back. You're not a DB. You're not a linebacker. You're not a DN. You're not an offensive lineman. You're a quarterback. The only coach you've ever played for is your dad. High school, from Little League, middle school, high school, college, all the way up to NFL. Not saying that it's a red flag, but for some teams, that might rub somebody the wrong way, because mixed with your personality, they might not view you as coachable. They might think the only guy that can get through to you is your dad. And are we going to spend a top 2 pick on a nigga who's not coachable and thinks that he's already the hottest shit in the NFL before he steps foot in the league? Like we said, not to quiet your personality down, not to shit on you, not to kick the stool out from under you. But bro, you gotta respect you gotta respect the environment that you're stepping into. You're not the best. You're not.
Yes, and then you could have did all that, and the moment you got drafted, turned that shit off and got back to I'm popping my shit. I'm Shedeur.
You know what I'm saying?
I got more money than y'all. I got 500,000 in chains. I'm pulling up Cybertruck, at black.
Literally
we doing it like.
And I've never been the one to hate. This is not no hate at all. I don't want this to come off as hate. I'm just speaking real. It puts out a bad narrative because there's a thin line between confidence and cocky, and you really have to know how to walk that line especially when you're a professional athlete, because confidence is the biggest skill that you can have as a professional athlete. It's not his confidence that's the problem. You want your quarterback to believe he's the best quarterback when he steps on the field. You want your quarterback to believe that he's a franchise changer. You want your quarterback to believe that he can turn your team around. But what you also want your quarterback to do is go out there and set an example of what he wants other guys to do. You can't demand work out of everybody and you skip the draft combine. Not to say we haven't seen top quarterback prospects do it before, but these top quarterback prospects were locked in to go number 1. Cam Ward didn't do the combine because he was locked in to go number 1. Yeah, it wasn't a doubt that Tennessee was taking Cam Ward. So when it's a doubt, you need to be in that combine. You can't be playing with them blessings, bro.
And that's happy to be there.
And I feel like this is the thing. And I feel like this is the thing. Another thing GM saw. He didn't go to the combine. He must not be taking this serious. I don't know if everybody's familiar. Top 3 picks get a guaranteed 4-year, $45 million contract. Shedeur Sanders being the 144th pick, he now gets a non-guaranteed $5 million contract. So that's $40 million down the drain because you didn't show up to the combine. If all you had to do was go to the combine and throw, regardless of if you was banged up, you telling me you can't hit receivers? I know you can throw the ball to a receiver with nobody guarding him for a show, bro. It's a combine. This is literally, you're not running. You didn't even have to run a 40 if you didn't want to, but to not participate in throwing drills is insane, bro. How are you a quarterback and you're not what?
And I hate to be that guy. You in the interview, you got your hat to the side.
Hat backwards.
Jeans on it. Unbuttoned.
But you're not participating?
Got a light show going on your neck.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You're not taking it serious. You think this shit is a joke. So, you think this is Shedeur Sanders Day.
And it works for, you know what I'm saying, but as a black QB, you gotta in this league, you gotta be a little.
You have to know, bro.
I'm so sorry that it's that way. I wish niggas could go up there and pop it and skip the combine as a black QB and it work. But
you have to check you gotta be every box.
Yeah, you gotta check that box. So you gotta interview. You gotta interview good, man. I'm thankful to be here. I'm ready to help this team. Whatever we can do to win, I'm just glad to be here. I want to win and help this group do whatever they can to win.
Right.
Not go in there and say, I won at Jackson State. I won at Colorado. I won at high school.
Because at the end of the day,
if you want to win, pick me.
Because at the end of the day, let's call a spade a spade. You wanted to shout out those accomplishments. High school. You went to a private school. You didn't play 6A football, which is, everybody knows Texas 6A football is the top football. If you were so raw, why didn't you play 6A Texas football? Oh, because your dad couldn't coach you? I'm just saying what these GMs are saying. You get what I'm saying? Why, if you're really that, why wouldn't you go to a bigger school? The nigga went to school 10 minutes away from Duncanville. You could have slid over to Duncanville if you was really that. You could have went to DeSoto if you was really that. You could have went to Cedar Hill if you was really that. And politics still would have carried you up to the top because of your last name. Coaches would have started you, but you didn't do that. Then shout out to you supporting the HBCUs. Shout out to it. But niggas don't have to respect the fact that you went HBCU because at the end of the day, the competition level isn't the same. So those numbers that you put up at HBCU really don't mean shit. If I'm being honest. Then you went to Colorado. Yes, they were 1-11 before. Yes, you took them to 8 wins. But you guys were also in the Big 12. That's not the SEC.
Which was
it's not the Big 10. You know what I'm saying? This is not a premier football conference. These aren't impressive wins that you're putting together. These aren't necessarily impressive stats when people are doing the same thing at SEC schools, at Big 10 schools. So it doesn't separate you as much as you think it's separating you. And then when you pop it in these interviews like it's really separating you that much, it comes off as you're just delusional.
Then they started checking them, saying the same shit you were saying. They was like, you went to Jackson State, like that's.
I mean, yes. Shout out to you for supporting the culture. Absolutely, power to the people for supporting the culture. But at the end of the day, you only went to Jackson State because you didn't have those SEC offers coming out of high school. Why? Now that's a conversation you got to look yourself in the mirror and have. But at some point, we got to start being real, nigga. Like,
fact.
You can't just let all of this talk and all of this, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we could talk all we want to, but we not the ones making the decision. If we was the ones making the decision, Shedeur would have went top 3 in everybody book. We not the ones making the decision. It's not us that you got to impress. And that's where you got it fucked up. It's not necessarily them that you got to impress either, but you got to impress them enough for them to offer you a fucking job.
Now, my final... Wait, actually...
Shout out Shiloh going to the Bucks.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. I do want to say, shout out to Shedeur at the end of the day. Big accomplishment. You got drafted, got to accomplish your NFL dream, so shout out to you for that. Does he make the roster? Because he got picked 5th round. You got to make a roster. It's not like he just guaranteed to be on the team.
Yeah.
And they picked the quarterback.
Yeah, they picked Dylan Gabriel from Oregon.
Yeah. Does he make the roster?
Cards are stacked.
That's what I'm worried about.
Very tall against you, my boy.
He's going to have to flip it.
But I feel like he does make the roster. I feel like he makes the roster just off the strength of the fact that the Browns fans would be excited, because Browns fans did want Shedeur Sanders in the draft. Like, they did want the Browns to take him
Any
at 2.
team wanted him. He got a crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy
His
following.
fans gonna follow him, yeah.
So I feel like especially for a situation like Cleveland, I feel like maybe Flacco and Dylan Gabriel get cut, unfortunately. But I feel like Shedeur stays around. I feel like Deshaun Watson has no choice but to stay around. And then, I mean, if they wanted to keep Dorian Thompson-Robinson, or I don't know what they want to do with that, I think Dorian Thompson-Robinson kind of decent. He's got some promise in the league. But to me, bro, it's 5 quarterbacks in that room. Like, they have the most quarterbacks in the NFL in the room. They took a quarterback in the draft before you did. If I'm Shedeur Sanders, I'm really pissed off at the New Orleans Saints for drafting Buddy Tyler Shook at 40.
Man, I seen that nigga. He threw a pass and it damn near knocked out a cameraman.
What the fuck is he doing?
Damn.
But guess what? Guess what though?
He was at the combine.
He did it, my nigga.
And he probably was at the interviews.
He did it, my nigga.
It up.
Cheesing, happy as hell to be there.
Yeah, but
it's all about how you play it, bro. Not to say, yeah, man. You know, we were saving that for the whole pod. We had to get into that, man. We had to address.
Yeah, we had to get into that for a little bit.
But without any further ado, y'all, this was episode 40. This was a great episode. This was an extended episode for y'all. We done damn near hit an hour and a half. But make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all follow us on all of our socials. We on Instagram at WTBIPod. We on TikTok at WTBI Podcast. We on YouTube and Spotify at What the Business Is Pod. Y'all keep rocking with us. We gonna keep rocking with y'all. This episode 40, man, and we not stopping. We still going up. We still getting continuous growth, and we appreciate y'all, man. And shit, without any further ado, man, it's your boy Zine.
And it's your boy Khan, man.
We gonna get up with y'all in the next one.
We'll see y'all.